Because
so cold up here.
I thought you said 18 feet. Yeah, no, 1,800 feet's
I
too
meant
much.
to. It's too big. It's too big. What would I even eat? A whale?
You would have to eat a couple whales.
This sucks. This tastes so sad.
And then you'd be crying.
It tastes like a salty cow.
And then you'd be crying because you ate all the whales.
I ate all the whales. There's none left. This is what happened to Paul Bunyan. He ate all the pancakes.
I believe it.
Yeah.
No one can make enough pancakes for him. He died of starvation.
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Werewolf Radar, the world's premier paranormal preparedness podcast. My name is Jordan Dahl.
I'm Roger Norquist.
And that silent gap you hear is the space where Nate Balding once existed. Nate Balding has turned himself into a cloud of nanobots. He's finally did it. He transcended the flesh. He's floating around in the stratosphere. You might be breathing him right now. He's influencing your thoughts. He's got a job transferring advertisements into your bloodstream.
He's saying, give Werewolf Radar a 5-star review.
It's totally free. You're full of stars. You're full of stars.
Share an episode with your friends.
He's probably saying, that's a pretty boss jacket. You should give us a 5-star review. That's my Nate Balding impression. Apparently.
It's not too bad.
He says boss, like no. He says it more organically than anyone has since the 50s.
Well, he says it more organically as an inorganic creature.
Mm-hmm.
It blows my mind.
Anyway, he's all around you now. Congratulations, Nate, on the new flesh, which is electricity. Today's episode of Werewolf Radar is sponsored by Monstroco, Scream of Chicken Soup. Over at Monstroco Farms, they take the most plump, delicious, vegetarian-fed, free-range chickens and commit war crime atrocities on them, capturing the screams and blending them into a delicious, cream-based slurry, just like Grandma used to commit. Monstroco, Scream of Chicken Soup. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Dude, I laugh all the time at Monstroco's products, but they kind of frighten me too. But they also kind of fill a void in my life.
I'm not gonna lie, it's delicious. The soup, it's interesting how there are different parts of the chicken that taste different, like, do you know about the Parson's nose or the oyster of the chicken?
Was that the giblets?
No, it's like the oyster is like a cut of meat right under the kind of rib cage, or like the groin area, maybe, or maybe it's like the back. Maybe that's it, the back, hips kind of area. But it's the chef's delicacy. It's his favorite part. It's just like this big. It's about the size of a 50-cent piece, and it's arguably the best part of the chicken. And then I think the Parson's nose is just the tail, but they fry them, and people say it's great.
Where's
but
the beak falling?
Who would have thought that the scream was the most tender cut of all? I think the beak is integral to getting the scream. And over at Monstroco Farms, they do it for you. So you don't have to, They scare the chickens. They tie them up. They electrocute them. They waterboard them. They get them to admit to secrets that they didn't have. And they collect in a scream funnel the screams, and it makes for a delicious soup, and there's other ingredients in there. There is gluten in it, though, I'll say. And it does make you dream of your own death.
Well, I have a gluten allergy, so I might stay away from it.
And I don't want to know, so I'm not going to try any. Monstroco, Scream of Chicken Soup. You try it. No, you try it. Okay, Raj. We got no Nate today, which means
we got no Nate.
We're
to hold us down.
We're
this time.
So we're theorizing for 3. For 2, we're not 2, 1.5 each.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to crank it up.
I brought some heat.
Okay.
Because I was aware of Nate's transcendence.
Okay. Thought you were gonna say I was a werewolf, but
no, not yet. Hopefully one day.
I'll put my pistol away.
And I brought us
Down, Virietta.
I brought us the powerhouse from the UK, and her name is Jemima
Mhm.
Packington,
Okay. You got
better
us a
known
guest. Here she is, folks.
as Hello, I'm Jemima Packington.
Wait a minute, that's just Roger in a wig.
No, I don't have her as a guest, but
Sorry.
I brought her predictions for 2022. That's
Okay.
right, Jemima
Oh,
Packington,
shit.
better known as the Mystic Veg,
Yeah.
is the world's only Asparamancer.
Jemima, hit us with those predictions, Jemima.
If you're not sure,
COVID, and more COVID. You got it.
And thank you, Rebecca Shepard, for really writing this article about her predictions for 2022, along with some information about who Jemima is and what an Asparamancer is. So Jemima is a psychic who predicts in an unusual way. She uses asparagus and tosses the spears into the air and interpret how they land.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is kind of like a mancer technique. There's mancers.
Yeah,
There's bone mancers, kind
yeah,
of.
it's casting bones kind of thing.
Casting tea leaves, or what was it called? Reading leaves.
Tea reading.
This is all forms of prediction that this kind of falls into.
Yeah.
If you need convincing now about this, where is it? If you need convincing that the 65-year-old is the real deal, it's worth noting that she correctly predicted Brexit. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right still.
Brexit?
That can't be right.
It's like exit, but with breakfast.
I refuse to pronounce it like that.
Breakfast exit.
Prince Philip's death.
Uh-huh.
Theresa May being ousted as prime minister.
Okay, these are all, honestly, I could call this shit too.
And Harry and Meghan stepping back from the royal family. Once again, you could probably predict most of this. Prince Philip was insanely old. The right-wing movement in England was definitely pushing for a separation from the or from the European Union. And Theresa May was definitely hated for her support of the European Union. Blah, blah, blah. Harry and Meghan never liked, or no one liked Meghan in the royal, blah, blah, blah. You know, this is predictable. A student of society would notice maybe these things and be able to predict it.
Especially if you have the fronds. I have the power of the frond.
So here are her predictions for 2022. Number one, despite all bad press, Boris Johnson will continue as prime minister.
Okay.
No getting rid of Boris Johnson. I mean, you know, eventually he'll die, but he'll continue in his prime ministeriness for 2022. Number two, COVID, and more COVID.
Also, I was saying that too.
Yep, you were saying that too. COVID and all its variants will be around with us forever, but everyone will learn to adapt and not let it get the better of us.
Okay.
Number three.
Adapt how? Gills?
Yeah.
Gills?
COVID-proof gills. Attach them to your throat.
Yeah. Unstroke spray on gills.
Stop COVID at the gills.
Grab it by the gills.
Number three. A brand new way of living will become the norm. Working from home, etc. But people will no longer accept shoddy services hiding behind the guise of a pandemic. Real right-wing capitalist tint some of her predictions have.
Yeah, this feels like she's like has a problem with some new like fucking like weekly snack box that she signed up for. She's like,
Listen.
no, finally, my biggest prediction is that Domino's will cook their pizza all the way through before sending it to my house.
And no blaming the pandemic for your lack of cooking abilities.
And I will get a free thing of Cinethings. Okay?
Some good news for our field of stuff. Yours, more importantly, Jordan. Entertainment and sports venues will find a way to progress while keeping everyone safe.
Okay. That's fun. Like what? What does she mean?
Listen, the spears only tell her the broad strokes.
The fronts are vague today.
Number 5. More sadness for the royal family. Scandals and worse.
Like, what do you mean and worse?
The fronts are vague
The
today.
fronts are vague. I see wolves and roller skates. Oh, well.
This is definitely the type of like Nostradamus type shit that I'm all like, yeah, no, I read the couplet here. All I'm saying is, what?
Yeah, I don't know. It's incredible that there is a living, breathing Asparamancer at work in the hollows of England, but like these are some pretty flimsy predictions here.
We will be shocked at the news of an unexpected demise of showbiz legends.
Yeah. Like happens every year. There's a section of the Oscars dedicated to
it. What she's saying is that section shall continue.
Yeah. This one will be a big one. Yeah, probably.
A review of the nation's, and she's speaking about England. A review of the nation's educational standards will be carried out to make sure no child is left behind.
That's our thing.
Yeah, and as Americans, let us tell you how that doesn't go the way you think it's going to go. If anything, it adds to more equality in education. Some children get left behind. Okay, number 8. A return to times when foreign travel was an exotic luxury will be experienced. It will no longer be a regular occurrence, and travel prices will reflect this. Yeah. Already happening, kinda.
Well, hell yeah.
What she's saying is capitalism's gonna capital.
Capitalism's going capital.
The British economy will rally, and it will become a beacon of achievement amongst these countries unable to get to grips with their own economies. Number 10. Tense times will continue on the international front, but conflicts will be avoided.
Hey.
I think no World War III is what that's pointing to.
Hey, all right. Thanks, Asparamancer. A glimpse of hope.
Adaptability for number 11. Adaptability will become the byword in the leisure and service industries. They will embrace the change in people's habits and will survive stronger than ever.
Adaptability, huh? Okay, so let's watch for the buzzword of adaptability.
Sir Keir Starmer?
Yeah, I guess so.
Sir Keir Starmer
you're talking about.
will not continue as leader of the Labour Party in a shock twist.
All right.
Number 13. Sadly, climate change will continue, and fewer countries will be active in its reversal. Number 14, recycling and upcycling will be the new fashion. There will be less waste of any sort. Barter will become a new trend.
What? Barter?
Yeah, she's calling. First of all, through these predictions, as I'm sure we heard, she has said capitalism through euphemisms and her language will come back stronger than ever, especially in England. Capitalism and the barter system's coming back.
Okay, great. What a time that will be. I'll give you these 14 cows for $73,000.
No,
okay.
I got 64 bags of rice I'll take for 5 cows. You carry the rice, I'll walk the cows.
I guess a blend of capitalism and the barter system is sort of just buying things, is what I'm saying.
Well, yes, essentially. And that's what we have here, to where like there's plenty of handymen that will be like, I will trade you this service. I'll fix your deck if you come put in my windows, glazer.
If you come,
like that happens already.
No, I mean, yeah. Listen, if you come film us while this skull watches.
Wear those
are references to Grave Nuggets. Wear a werewolf mask.
So recycling, upcycling, barter system. Get into the new fashion and trends of 2022.
Get into the new shit.
Agriculture.
Trade me your car.
Number 15. Agriculture will progress as well. And Vale of Isham asparagus will continue to be recognized as the world's best.
I fucking knew it. This is a plant for big asparagus. This is the Vale of Isham Corporation getting out there telling us that asparagus is the light and the way.
All right.
And it doesn't make your pee smell funny. That's the smell of the time streams.
Are you ready for the Asparamancer's prediction of the World Cup? Get ready to put all your money down. Are we ready for the winners of the 2022 World Cup? Croatia.
I missed the octopus that would predict them. Croatia wins. Okay, 2022 Croatia.
Let me do something real. Croatia soccer rating.
Croatia ranking. Soccer review.
Okay, so are you ready for their team? Dude, they might fucking win.
Dude, the Croats.
So they're in
Croatia,
the Group H with
Vinegar
Cyprus.
Hornets.
with the name of their team. Cyprus Vinegar Hornets.
The Cyprus Vinegar Hornets.
Slovenia's Vampires. Slovakia also Vampires, but we say it differently.
Yeah.
Russia and Croatia are all in the same conference, and they're top.
Russian football team. That's the name of their.
In the men's ranking, they're number 15 in the world right now, behind Mexico and above Colombia. So like,
get it, Croatia.
Damn, she might be predicting a winner.
Get at it, Croatia. I mean, a quick Google probably could have put me in that prediction, in striking distance of that prediction as well. But but
she tossed
Vale of
asparagus
or whatever. Invest in Croatia.
Can you imagine being there and like waiting for her predictions, and like you keep waiting for the one you're excited for, and then number 16, you're like, and Croatia's soccer team shall win the World Cup. You're like, oh,
throw it.
I was hoping cancer would be cured.
Yeah.
Croatia, huh?
Not this time. That's a different vegetable. If you were to be a reader of a sayer of sooth, a reader of things,
sure,
a wise person, a wise Roger of the woods, what would you read? How would you intuit the future?
Oh, bobbleheads. I would flick it.
Give me a taste.
I would, just like she does it, I would decipher the future based on how the head bobbles.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, oh, that's a bat. Oh, he's nodding. No, he's shaking. Oh, okay. No. Oh, Croatia wins.
but asterisks through assassination.
Sure.
And-
through clandestine magical soccer espionage.
Okay, are we ready for the final 3?
I'm ready.
Which I'm kind of upset. There's only 20 predictions for 2022. It feels like you could have done 22.
I think mine would be pickles, by the way.
Okay.
You know, a jar of pickles.
You would shake it?
I think you shake it, you open it, pop, and then the person takes one out, and I would read the little dimples on their pickle.
Yeah. Nice.
Uh-huh.
That's good. We can make money at this.
A gherkinmancer.
Okay, here's what we do. We start different new TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
And we become
I don't want to be on TikTok.
Oh, shut up. You
I
become
don't
the
want to talk,
Picklemancer.
Tick.
You become the Picklemancer, and I'll become whatever I said I was mancing.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yours was good too. Oh, it was bobbleheads.
Yeah, Bobblemancer.
Funko Pops. Them shits are hot, baby.
All right, I'm gonna go to Best Buy, buy a VR system,
okay,
and get some Funko Pops and start predicting the future and playing VR games with my
Funko
video game joystick.
Pop. I gotta
go. Okay. Anyway, the last 3, and we are done with this.
I'm ready.
Stretched out segment. I realized based on the time, but it's been fun. This has been a fun one.
Yeah.
So Manchester City won't win the Premiership, but watch out for Manchester United. Okay, once again, I know very little about the Premier Cup, but I know those are the 2 teams.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, those are the main ones. Manchester, right? That's a big one that people are.
Manchester United.
Just
I think that's where your David Beckhams come from.
Sure. Now
in Manchester City, that's where your Posh Spices come from.
Okay. But Manchester United is like, it's not like there's a chaotic Manchester team, right? And these are the ones that
there's not a Confederate Manchester that's trying to break off from Manchester.
Right. We are Manchester United, not like them. Yeah.
Damn, these are a lot of sports ones. West Indies will be surprise winners of the Cricket World Cup in Australia.
Yeah, man.
And as someone who follows cricket, because I've always caught it at the weirdest times, and I've gone like, let's see what's happening in this cricket. Pakistan, man, crushers in the cricket game.
Pakistan whoops tush at cricket, huh?
So West Indies is a surprise for me.
Okay.
I base that off of having only knowledge of watching cricket games broadcast at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I'm mainly familiar with the East Indies.
England's women's rugby team will have a terrific success at their World Cup in New Zealand. Bet on the women's rugby team today.
About time they had a good season. I've lost so much money on that.
And number 20. Oh, damn. Are we ready for this?
I don't know. Am I?
I don't know, man. Okay,
Jesus
so
comes back as Godzilla?
No. See, that would be a better prediction for the Fonz to give us, but unfortunately, we're at Oscars.
Oh, okay. I'll take a little Oscar heat.
The Oscar for Best Film will go to The Power of the Dog.
Okay. It's a movie on Netflix with Doctor Strange, right? Cumberman.
Benedict Cumberbottom.
Cumbertop. He looks like a snake got DNA mixed with a man, and he looks like a Anunnaki, I think.
He, as someone who watched a lot of Sherlock, yes, that is exactly what he looks like.
He's a bit sharp. He's too beautiful.
Well, gods are very beautiful.
Gods walk among us,
Anyway,
this is a natural reaction.
Speaking of this godly beauty known as Benedict Cumbertop. He will be nominated for Best Actor.
Hey, good for him as Doctor Strange.
Yeah, as Doctor Strange in the Multiverse.
Whoa, holy shit. I heard that movie is getting like Oscar buzz.
Oh no, he's gonna get it for The Power of the Dog.
All right.
No, this isn't another Black Panther situation. They're not going the other direction with it for Cumberbottom.
That makes sense.
Anyway, that's this week's attempt of me trying to fill in the void of Nate with a segment about Asparamancer Jemima. I'm trying to find her last name. Jemima Packington.
Jemima Packington's top veggie reads for this year. Well,